The battlefield stretched across the void, filled with the hum of alien engines and the glow of distant energy weapons. Thousands of alien warships moved in perfect formation, their advanced technology shining in the blackness of space. Each ship was a masterpiece of alien engineering, sharp, sleek, and heavily armed. From a distance, they looked unstoppable, a force no one in the galaxy could challenge. At the command center of the largest fleet, the alien commanders leaned over their holographic displays, their faces filled with arrogance. "Humans?" one of them sneered. "They are weak, outdated, nothing compared to us. They are not even worth our attention." Another commander laughed, a deep, harsh sound that echoed through the control room. "We have studied them. Their ships are tiny, slow, and primitive. Even their weapons are laughable. There is no way a human vessel could survive here." Meanwhile, a human scout ship moved quietly across the edge of the battlefield. It was small and sleek, barely noticeable among the massive alien warships. From the alien perspective, it should have been easy to spot and destroy. "Commander," one of the scouts reported nervously, "we have detected a single human ship approaching the battlefield. It is moving directly toward the center of our formation." The commanders exchanged glances and laughed. "Just one?" the leader said, shaking his head. "One human ship. Send a destroyer to finish it." "This is too easy." On board the human ship, the crew worked calmly. They were a small team but highly trained and confident. The ship hummed with energy as it moved closer to the alien fleet, sensors scanning and weapons ready. Its hull glimmered faintly with a strange light, unlike anything the aliens had ever seen. Back in the alien fleet, sensors began to pick up something unusual. The energy readings from the human ship were different. "Commander, these readings, they are not normal," a technician reported. The commander waved them off. "Nonsense. It is just one ship. Our scans may be slightly off. Prepare to fire." The human ship drew closer, moving faster than any of the aliens expected. The strange energy around it pulsed gently, almost like a heartbeat. Each pulse made the alien sensors flicker, making it harder for them to track the ship accurately. Inside the human ship, the captain smiled. "Keep steady. Do not panic. They will not see us until it is too late." As the ship passed the front lines, the aliens tried to lock their weapons on it. Lasers and energy cannons fired, cutting through space with deadly precision. But the human ship moved like it was dancing through the stars, avoiding every attack with sharp turns and sudden bursts of speed. The alien commanders began to frown. How is this possible?" one whispered. "It should be destroyed by now." "Perhaps it is a trick," another said nervously. "We cannot allow one human ship to reach our formation. Prepare all weapons. Lock every target. Nothing can escape us." The human ship continued to move through the fleet with calm precision. Its energy pulse grew stronger, visible now as a faint blue glow that seemed to bend the light around it. Every alien sensor tried to capture the reading, but it kept changing. The ship was disappearing and reappearing, moving through space as if it was ghost-like. On the alien command bridge, panic began to rise. "Commander, it is gone from our scans. It vanished." The commander slammed a clawed hand on the console. "Impossible. How can one tiny human ship disappear from all our sensors?" The human crew exchanged quiet nods. Their technology was advanced and their strategy even more so. They had planned this moment carefully, knowing exactly when to activate the cloaking systems and disrupt the alien sensors. "Hold position," the captain ordered. "Wait for the right moment." The alien fleet scrambled. Ships turned in all directions trying to find the invisible threat. Laser beams swept the void, but there was no trace of the human ship. Confusion spread across the command centers. Orders were shouted, but no one could control the battlefield anymore. "What is happening?" one alien yelled. "Why can we not see it? It is just one ship. How can it move like this?" The human ship hovered silently, a ghost in the chaos. It was ready to strike at the perfect moment, but for now it watched and waited. The aliens were blind, panicked, and unaware of the danger looming closer. From the alien perspective, their confidence was gone. The arrogance that had ruled the battlefield for centuries was replaced by fear and doubt. They had believed humans were weak. They had believed this was a simple war they would win easily. But now everything had changed. One human ship, calm and precise, had disrupted the entire fleet. As the human ship prepared to make its next move, a new tension filled the void. Silence replaced the constant hum of alien engines. The aliens stared at their empty scans, unsure of what to do next. And in that silence, the human ship waited, ready to show them that humans were far from weak, and that the real war was only beginning. The battlefield was no longer controlled by alien fleets. One human ship had entered and everything was about to change. The human ship moved silently through the void, unseen and almost untouchable. From the alien perspective, it had vanished completely. Scans showed nothing. Every weapon aimed at it seemed to pass through thin air. Panic spread like wildfire across the alien fleet. On the bridge of the largest alien warship, alarms blared, red lights flashing in every corner. Alien commanders shouted orders, but their voices were filled with uncertainty. "Where is it?" one demanded. "How can a single ship escape every scan?" "Impossible." Technicians scrambled to adjust sensors, trying every system they had. They recalibrated energy trackers, adjusted gravimetric arrays and tried quantum scans. Still, the human ship remained invisible. Every attempt failed. "It is not normal," whispered a young officer, fear evident in his voice. "I have never seen technology like this." The lead commander slammed his clawed fist against the console. "Do not tell me it is magic. It is a human ship, nothing more. Find it." Meanwhile, aboard the human vessel, the crew worked with calm precision. Every movement was calculated, every sensor carefully monitored. The captain stood in front of the main console, eyes scanning the holographic display. "They are panicking. Good. Let them waste energy trying to find us. Wait for the right moment." A technician looked up. "Captain, the alien fleet is trying to regroup. They are moving faster than before, spreading out to scan the area. They are clearly afraid." The captain nodded. "Exactly as expected. Keep us hidden. Their fear is our advantage. Once they think they are safe, we strike." The human ship slipped closer to the heart of the alien fleet. Its strange energy pulse grew brighter, bending the alien sensors more and more. Every time the aliens thought they had a reading, it disappeared again. It was like chasing a ghost. In the alien command room, tension rose to panic. "We cannot let one ship disrupt the battle," another commander shouted. "Prepare every fleet. Fire on any suspected position." Firing orders were sent. Hundreds of energy beams cut through the blackness of space. Huge explosions rocked the void as ships hit shields and hulls. But the human ship moved perfectly, avoiding each strike. Its speed, combined with advanced cloaking systems, made it untouchable. A high-ranking alien officer clenched his fists. "Our scouts report it is targeting us with precision. How can it hit our ships without being seen?" "They are humans," another replied, voice shaking. "They must be using technology far beyond our imagination. Maybe this is why they survived the wars before." The human captain remained calm. "They are blind, scared, and disorganized. That is all we need." He turned to his crew. "Prepare the first strike. Remember, one precise attack can change everything." The ship moved closer to a large alien cruiser the size of a small moon. The alien crew inside had no idea what was coming. Their sensors still failed to detect the human ship. Energy weapons were ready, shields at maximum, but their confidence had already begun to crumble. "Commander," one alien cried, pointing at the empty display. "It's right here, but it is not here. I can't see it." The human ship fired. A single, invisible energy pulse shot forward with perfect accuracy. It struck the cruiser's shield directly, creating a massive explosion. The aliens were stunned. Their strongest ship, designed to withstand fleets, was damaged instantly by a vessel they could not even see. Chaos erupted across the alien fleet. Ships turned in all directions, trying to escape, but every movement was predicted by the human ship's advanced AI systems. Smaller human scouts began to appear, emerging from hidden positions, striking vulnerable points. Every attack hit precisely where it was intended. The alien commanders began to argue. "This is impossible," one yelled. "How can a human fleet have technology like this?" "Do not underestimate them," another said, his voice trembling. "We must retreat and regroup." But the human captain was already planning the next move. "Let them panic," he said softly. "We will control this battle. Fear is more powerful than any weapon." In the void, the alien fleet was no longer confident. Their formations were broken, their weapons wasted on invisible targets. Every scan returned false readings, every strategy failed. A single human ship had already turned the tide, and the aliens realized they were not prepared for what was coming. The suspense grew as the human ship hovered in the middle of the battlefield. It seemed almost alive, moving with purpose, waiting for the perfect moment to strike again. Alien ships fired blindly, energy tearing through space but hitting nothing. Explosions erupted around empty areas, causing confusion and terror. "What are they?" one alien whispered, voice shaking. One ship, and yet it controls everything. The human captain smiled. They still don't understand us. And they will never see what comes next. As Part 2 ended, the battlefield was no longer dominated by alien fleets. Their confidence was gone, replaced by fear. The humans, few but precise, had changed everything. And the real war, the one that would decide the fate of the galaxy, was only beginning. The aliens were blind. They were scared. And the human ship was ready. The void was no longer silent. Alien ships moved frantically, trying to regroup after the sudden, unseen attack. Their confidence had evaporated, replaced by fear. Every commander now realized that one human ship, small, unassuming, and invisible to their sensors, was the greatest threat they had ever faced. On board the human ship, the captain observed the chaos with calm eyes. "They are scared," he said quietly to his first officer. "Good. Fear makes them sloppy. They will make mistakes we can exploit." The crew worked in perfect harmony, monitoring the alien fleet's movements. Each ship that tried to retreat or fire was tracked by the human AI, predicting its trajectory with perfect accuracy. One by one, smaller alien craft were disabled, their engines fried, leaving them drifting uselessly in space. The alien commanders shouted orders, but nothing worked. Their formations broke apart. Some ships collided in the confusion, causing explosions that lit the battlefield like a violent storm. "Focus fire," one commander yelled, but the weapons missed their target. Again the human ship had vanished. On the bridge of a massive alien cruiser, panic spread like wildfire. How can one ship control everything?" the lieutenant cried. "It moves where it wants. It strikes who it wants." "Prepare all superweapons," the commander barked. "If it is just one ship, destroy it at any cost." The human captain smiled as the alien fleet fired massive energy beams. "Now it begins," he murmured. The ship activated its shield system, absorbing the fire without damage. Then it fired back, not randomly but with perfect precision. A wave of energy pulses struck multiple alien ships simultaneously, crippling their shields and engines. From a distance, the alien fleet looked like a storm of exploding metal. Ships were disabled in seconds, some completely destroyed. The remaining alien commanders began to realize that their technology, their superior numbers, were useless against the human strategy. A young alien officer trembled. "Commander, they are predicting our moves. Every step we take, they are ready." "Impossible," the commander snapped. "We scan them. We know their weapons, their tactics." "They are not like us," the officer replied quietly. "This is something we have never faced." Meanwhile, the human ship continued to strike, using speed, stealth, and precision to its advantage. Smaller human scouts emerged from hidden positions, moving through the battlefield like shadows. Each strike was calculated to disable critical alien ships without revealing their full force. The alien fleet panicked. Ships scattered, firing blindly, trying to avoid destruction. But the human ship anticipated every maneuver. It moved like it had a mind of its own, weaving through the chaos, striking only when the time was perfect. Inside the human ship, the captain gave orders calmly. "Target their cruisers first. Focus on shields. Disable their engines. Leave the rest for later. Remember, we are few but we are precise. Every shot counts." The first officer nodded. "Understood, Captain. Weapons ready. Locking on targets." The human ship's energy pulses lit up the battlefield as one massive cruiser after another was crippled. The aliens tried to coordinate attacks, but fear had broken their unity. Every commander now acted on their own, without communication or strategy. From a distant observation deck on the largest alien battleship, a commander watched in disbelief. "This is impossible. They are just one ship. How can they do this?" "They are not just one ship," another replied grimly. "There are others hiding. I feel it." The human captain, hearing the reports of alien confusion through his sensors, smiled. "Let them think we are alone," he said. "Fear is more powerful than numbers." As the battle continued, an enormous alien flagship advanced, hoping to crush the human ship once and for all. Its weapons powered up, massive beams of energy ready to fire. The alien crew braced for what they thought would be a simple victory. But the human ship vanished again, slipping through space like a ghost. It struck from the blind spot of the alien flagship, firing multiple energy pulses that disabled critical systems. The alien flagship shuddered, alarms blaring as the humans targeted weak points no one thought could be exploited. Alien commanders were shouting, panicked and furious. "Stop them," one cried. Focus all fire. Do not let them escape. But it was too late. The human ship had already moved behind them, attacking from another direction. The battlefield was chaos. Ships were exploding, engines failing, and morale collapsing. One ship after another fell, and the alien fleet realized the impossible. They were losing to what they had believed was a single weak human vessel. The human captain looked at the display, watching the destruction unfold. "Keep the pressure," he said. "They are scared. Confused. Every moment we wait, we gain an advantage." As Part 3 ended, the battlefield had changed completely. The aliens had gone from confident to terrified. One human ship, using speed, strategy, and superior technology, had rewritten the rules of the war. And the aliens now knew something they could not ignore: humans were far more dangerous than they had ever imagined. The void was quiet again, but only for a moment. The human ship was still out there, watching, waiting, and ready to strike again. The battlefield was chaos. Alien fleets scattered in panic, their formations broken, their weapons firing blindly. One human ship had turned the tide, and the aliens could no longer believe in their own strength. Fear spread among their commanders like wildfire. On board the human vessel, the captain stood calmly before the glowing display. "They still don't understand us," he said softly. "And they never will unless we show them." The crew worked efficiently, coordinating attacks with precision. Smaller human ships, previously hidden, emerged from the shadows. Their energy pulses and stealth systems struck without warning, disabling engines, shields, and communication arrays. Every strike was perfect, leaving the aliens confused and desperate. Back in the alien command center, a high-ranking officer slammed his clawed hand against the console. "It is impossible. One ship. No, several ships. How can they destroy our fleet without being seen?" "They are not like any humans we have scanned," another officer replied, fear creeping into his voice. "Their technology, it is beyond our understanding. Shields, weapons, movement, it is all far superior to ours." The lead commander glared at the screen, frustration and fear warring in his mind. "Find them. Destroy every one. We cannot lose to humans." But the humans had already anticipated this. Their AI systems predicted every movement, every strike. The human ships coordinated like one organism, moving swiftly, striking where it mattered most, and vanishing before the aliens could respond. Inside the lead human ship, the captain tapped a series of commands. "Activate the adaptive shields. Prepare the energy cannons. Target the flagship and the cruisers in sequence. We hit them fast and we hit them smart." The crew nodded, each member aware of their role. "Shields at maximum. Cannons charged," one reported. Energy beams erupted from the human ships, striking alien cruisers with deadly precision. Shields flared and failed. Hulls cracked and broke. The aliens had never faced such accuracy. Every shot counted, every movement calculated, every attack perfect. On board an alien cruiser, the officers stared in disbelief. How can one human ship move like that? And now there are more? We are outnumbered and outmaneuvered." "Yes," said the commander grimly. "They are not just a threat. They are something we cannot comprehend." The human captain watched the chaos unfold. "Their fear is showing. Their arrogance has left them blind. Keep pressing. One more decisive strike and the battle will be ours." Another human ship emerged, firing a series of energy pulses that disabled the flagship's main weapons. Alarms blared across the alien fleet. Panic became hysteria. Ships collided in confusion. Even the most seasoned alien commanders began to doubt their strategy, their technology, and their understanding of the universe. "Captain," the first officer reported, "their communication networks are down. They cannot coordinate. The flagship is exposed. Shall we strike?" The captain nodded. "Do it. Precision is everything. Take out the command first. Let the rest fall in confusion." The human ship fired a concentrated beam directly at the alien flagship. Explosions tore through its hull, energy shields collapsing under the sustained assault. The alien command structure crumbled, ships drifting helplessly in the void. From the observation deck of a surviving alien cruiser, a commander whispered, voice shaking, This cannot be happening. Humans, they are controlling the battlefield with one ship. One ship. They are hiding something," another replied. "I have never seen technology like this. They are not ordinary. This is beyond anything we imagined." The human captain smiled as he observed the alien panic. "They finally see it," he said. "Humans are more than weapons. We are strategy, speed, and intelligence. We fight smart and we fight as one." He turned to the crew. Prepare for the next wave. Their reinforcements will come, but they will be scared. Fear is contagious. Use it. We do not need numbers to win. We need precision and control. The human ships moved again, striking cruisers, carriers, and fighters with perfect timing. Each attack reinforced the chaos. Each strike showed the aliens that they had underestimated humanity. Energy pulses tore through enemy shields, engines failed, and communication arrays went dark. The alien fleet, once confident and mocking, now floated in disarray. Their strategy was gone. Their confidence shattered. And all because of humans, small in number but precise in execution, revealing a level of technology and skill they had never expected. The captain watched the remaining alien ships retreat. Let them go, for now, he said. They will tell others what they saw. The galaxy will know humans are not weak. They will know we are a force to be reckoned with. As Part 4 ended, the battlefield was quiet. Alien fleets were in retreat, their arrogance destroyed, their fear immense. Humans had revealed their secrets, technology, strategy, and intelligence far beyond expectation. The aliens now knew they had underestimated humanity, and that was a mistake they could never repeat. The human ship hovered silently in space, ready for whatever came next. The galaxy had been warned, humans were no longer weak. The battlefield was no longer under alien control. Their fleets drifted in disarray, shields failing, engines sparking, and communication arrays broken. Fear had replaced arrogance, panic replacing precision. One human ship had shattered their confidence, and now more were coming. From the void, additional human vessels began to appear. Small, sleek, and silent, they moved with purpose, weaving between the chaos of the alien fleet. Their energy pulses glowed faintly, bending light and making them appear almost invisible. The aliens did not see them coming until it was too late. On board the lead human ship, the captain watched the approaching reinforcements. They are finally showing themselves, he said calmly. This is our moment. We strike fast, we strike smart, and we control the battlefield. The crew nodded, hands moving over controls with practiced ease. Weapons ready. Shields at maximum, one officer reported. Targets locked. The human ships coordinated like one mind. Each move was precise. Each strike calculated. Alien cruisers were hit simultaneously from multiple angles, their shields overwhelmed, engines disabled, and weapons destroyed. Ships that once laughed at humanity were now drifting helplessly in the void. In the largest alien command center, chaos reigned. Commanders shouted over each other, clawed hands slamming on consoles, but their orders were ignored or too late. What is happening? One screamed. How can they control the battlefield with so few ships? They are humans, another admitted, voice trembling. We underestimated them, badly. From the human perspective, every move was planned. Focus on command ships first, the captain ordered. The rest will collapse without leadership. The lead human ship fired a series of energy pulses at the largest alien cruiser. The blast struck the shields perfectly, piercing them and exploding through the hull. Alien officers were thrown off balance, alarms blaring, panic rising. Other human ships followed, disabling smaller cruisers and support vessels. The aliens tried to regroup, but the reinforcements were already controlling every angle. Every escape route was predicted. Every attack countered before it even happened. A young alien officer whispered in fear. They know everything we are planning. They can see our moves before we make them. The commander growled, frustration and fear mixing into a dangerous anger. They are too few. We are too many. How can one small species dominate like this? The human captain turned to his first officer. They believe numbers win battles. We will show them precision wins wars. Human ships moved with surgical accuracy, striking engine cores, weapons arrays, and shield generators. Explosions lit the battlefield as alien ships were disabled one after another. Their formations crumbled completely, leaving them vulnerable to targeted attacks. From the flagship of the alien fleet, the commander screamed. Concentrate fire. Destroy them all. Do not let them survive. But every attack failed. The human ships moved faster, smarter, and coordinated perfectly. Every alien weapon aimed at them missed by seconds or hit nothing at all. The human captain watched the alien panic grow. They cannot recover from this, he said quietly. Fear has broken them. Confusion controls them now. One more wave and they will retreat in shame. The reinforcements struck again. A massive alien carrier exploded, sending shockwaves across nearby ships. Another cruiser lost all shields and drifted helplessly, its crew scrambling in disbelief. Energy beams struck from unexpected directions, as human strategy anticipated every alien move. Alien fleets scattered, retreating into open space. Their morale shattered, they abandoned several key positions. Commanders realized their technology, their numbers, and their confidence had been useless against the humans. In the calm that followed, the human captain signaled the fleet to regroup. Hold position. Do not follow too closely. Let fear remain. Let them know what happens when humans fight smart. The aliens were forced to retreat, but not without lasting consequences. Their losses were immense and their arrogance had been destroyed. Stories would spread across the galaxy. Humans were no longer weak, no longer easy to mock, and no longer predictable. From the void, the human ship sent a simple signal, a pulse visible even from distant sensors. It was a warning and a promise. Any who underestimated humans would face the same fate. On board the human ship, the captain looked at the stars, calm but determined. "This is only the beginning," he said. "They will remember this day. They will remember humans are not to be underestimated. And when the next battle comes, we will be ready." In the alien fleet, commanders stared at the empty battlefield, still in disbelief. One whispered, voice shaking, They were only a few. How could they destroy our fleet with so little?" Another shook his head. "We underestimated them. Always underestimated them. This is not over, but we will not forget humans again." The void settled into silence once more. The aliens retreated, but the story of the humans' precision, speed, and intelligence spread quickly. One ship had turned the tide, but now the galaxy knew humans were a force unlike any other. And in the calm that followed, the human captain prepared for the next challenge. The war was far from over, but humanity had proven its strength. The tide had turned, and the galaxy would never forget the day a few human ships changed everything. The alien fleets were scattered. Their confidence shattered. Their ships burned and drifted helplessly in the void. One human ship, followed by a small but precise fleet, had turned the entire battle around. The aliens were terrified, unsure of how to respond, and their command structure was in ruins. On board the lead human vessel, the captain observed the battlefield with calm eyes. "It is time," he said softly. "This ends now. Strike hard, strike fast, and make sure they never forget humanity." The crew nodded silently. Every officer knew their role. Every weapon was ready. The ship's energy pulsed, glowing faintly, bending the light around it like a ghost. The smaller human ships moved in perfect formation, their movements calculated to perfection. The alien commanders tried to regroup. From the bridge of the largest remaining cruiser, one shouted, "Concentrate all fire on the humans. They cannot escape this time." But the humans had already anticipated every maneuver. Their AI systems predicted alien movements, their weapons fired with surgical accuracy, and their shields adapted instantly to every attack. The humans were untouchable, moving like ghosts through the chaos. A massive alien flagship moved forward, hoping to rally the scattered fleet. Its superweapons powered up, ready to obliterate the human ships. But as it aimed, the lead human ship vanished from all sensors, moving undetected to a perfect firing position. With a precise, unstoppable strike, the human vessel fired a series of energy pulses directly at the flagship's engines and weapon systems. Explosions tore through the hull. Energy shields collapsed instantly. The flagship shuddered violently as the crew inside screamed, unable to comprehend what had happened. The smaller human ships attacked simultaneously, targeting command ships and cruisers with precision. Alien vessels exploded one after another, their numbers dwindling rapidly. Fear spread through the remaining crews, panic replacing any thought of strategy. From a distant cruiser, a high-ranking alien officer whispered, voice shaking, They are everywhere, controlling everything, one species, controlling the galaxy." The alien commander slammed a clawed hand on the console. "Impossible. They are too few. How can they destroy our fleet with such precision?" "They are humans," another replied, voice trembling. "We underestimated them, always." The human captain observed the destruction calmly. "Do not stop," he said to his first officer. "Finish the targets. Precision over power. Let them know what it means to underestimate humanity." The remaining alien ships tried to flee, but escape routes were cut off. The human fleet predicted every movement, striking with calculated speed. One by one, alien vessels fell, their engines disabled, shields shattered, weapons destroyed. A massive cruiser, the last hope of the alien fleet, moved to engage the humans. Its superweapons glowed ominously, ready to end the human threat. But the lead human ship moved faster than the alien sensors could detect. It struck the cruiser's shield with multiple energy beams, bypassing every defense. Explosions ripped through the ship as humans struck every weak point. The alien commander screamed, watching his flagship crumble. This cannot be. One species, one fleet, destroying us all. The human captain's voice was calm, almost gentle. They believed in numbers. They believed in power. But we have intelligence, strategy, and precision. That is why humans survive. That is why humans win. As the last alien cruiser fell, the battlefield went quiet. Smoke and debris drifted in the void. The alien fleet had been defeated, scattered, and humiliated. Humanity had proven its strength, showing the galaxy that even a few ships, commanded with skill and precision, could change the outcome of a war. From the lead human ship, a pulse signal was sent across the battlefield. It was a warning, a message to the galaxy: humans were not weak. Humans were not predictable. And humanity would not be underestimated again. The human captain looked at the stars, calm but determined. "This is only the beginning," he said softly. "We have won this battle. But the galaxy will test us again. We must be ready." The surviving alien commanders regrouped, fear and respect replacing arrogance. They had seen what humans were capable of and knew they had been defeated not just by weapons, but by strategy, intelligence, and courage. One whisper spread across their fleet: "Humans, they are not ordinary. We cannot ignore them again." In the silence that followed, the human fleet hovered, victorious but ready. The war was not over, but a message had been sent. One species, small in number but mighty in skill, had proven that the galaxy's most advanced fleets could be overcome. The void of space was quiet, but the story of humanity's victory would echo through the stars forever. Humans had turned the tide, destroyed the impossible, and reminded the galaxy that even in the darkest battles, courage, strategy, and intelligence could triumph over overwhelming odds. And as the human ships drifted calmly among the stars, the galaxy knew one truth: humanity was no longer to be underestimated. The final strike had been delivered, and the future had changed forever.